Application period for resident assistant is closed. An in-depth look at what it takes to become an RA.
Plus, a look into Black History Month and its significance to CCU students.
And everyone loves those Super Bowl commercials, and CCU students are no exception. Which commercials CCU students are talking about? Hello, and thanks for joining us. I'm Kelli Klaus.
And I'm Allie Gordon. February marks the season for applications here at CCU, especially applications for student leadership positions. Earlier this week, I took a deeper look into the process behind selecting one of the most coveted positions at CCU, the resident assistant.
If there is anything Colorado Christian University is known for, it is the sense of community. The role of a residence assistant is instrumental in shaping this, and the RA selection process is currently underway. I spoke with the Director of Residence Life, Joe Brooks, to find out what they look for.
We want to develop a Christ-centered community that focuses students on Christ and what He's given us. We're looking for students, first and foremost, that have just a heart for Christ and who are going to point students to Him when things are going well. They're going to point students to Him when things are going bad. We're not taking just the people that we like. We're taking the best candidates that we have.
Current RA of Treefort, Shayna Hermans, says the process has several steps, even after the online paper application.
You go through multiple interviews. So you have an interview with some of the Res Life staff, and it's all business casual and business professional, and it's the real deal, and they really want to see your heart, but they want to see how you're able to articulate that to them. And so you go through one interview like that, and then you have a carousel interview, which is like this group interview experience where they want to find out how you work with people and want to see your leadership ability and how that comes out when you're around a group of people, because that's what RA life is all about. And then you have a final interview with the entire staff of Res Life where they just ask you some more follow-up questions and just really get to the heart of why you want to do this and if you can do it well.
Joe Brooks says that many other leadership positions are also available across campus and are valuable for every student.
There's so many leadership positions on this campus that if you don't get RA, there's always next year, and there are so many other different avenues to pursue leadership.
Shayna Hermans gives one final encouragement to students interested in applying in the future.
Res Life is huge on servant leadership and what that really looks like, and so a lot of it is having a clear picture of what that looks like for yourself, but also being teachable and open to learning about what that might look like.
In Lakewood, Allie Gordon, CCU TV.
While the application period for RA is closed, there are more opportunities to serve in residence life leadership. Applications for D group leaders and discipleship advisors are being accepted throughout the month. If you're interested in one of these positions, applications are due late February.
The red carpet is coming to CCU. Just 10 days before the Oscars air, Colorado Christian University will host an awards show of its own. The Residents Housing Association is sponsoring CCU's first annual film festival, the Armstrong Awards. Submissions range from commercials to dramas, sports spotlights, to CCU classics.
This couch is so comfy. I hate the mountains.
RHA President Maddie McBee says that the event is styled after award shows like the Oscars.
So we're going to have like a red carpet and have a formal event so everybody gets to dress up and enjoy the event and pick which favorite video they like.
Join RHA February 12th at 8 p.m. in the Event Center in your best formal dress to see the CCU premiere of student films for the chance to appear on CCU TV. For more information about upcoming events, check your inbox for daily e-news.
Also, be sure and keep an eye out for this month's edition of Veritas, CCU's campus newspaper. February's issue includes Valentine's Day recipes, 100 years of Hollywood, Oscars predictions, and more. Pick up a copy of Veritas to learn more.
This week marks the beginning of Black History Month. Throughout February, celebrations across America will commemorate African American culture and history. CCU students Isaiah Daniels and Lucretia French reflected on the importance of diversity for the campus.
Diversity is a good thing because it allows you to have different kinds of cultures around you. All these different kinds of cultures put together allows you to have different kinds of viewpoints on how the world should be run. And that being said, it helps out our own lives as to how we can advance toward the future.
Diversity is so important because as Christians, we're called to spread the good news, which is the gospel. And so if we're not diverse, if we don't open our minds and our hearts to receiving other people of other cultures, skin colors, even religions, then we won't be effective in sharing the gospel.
Centennial Institute and CCU's Black Student Alliance will be hosting an evening of jazz, arts, and entertainment on February 16th at 7 p.m. in Leprino in honor of this month. You can find out more at ccu.edu/centennial.
The president rolled out his 2016 budget today. The $4 trillion spending plan would hike taxes on the richest Americans. The president is also targeting the growing number of U.S. corporations who have offices offshore. President Obama defended the budget as one that helps working families. The president and Congress have until October 1st to finalize the fiscal year's budget.
Federal officials have announced another massive auto recall. It involves more than 2 million older model vehicles that could have faulty airbags. There's a problem with the crash sensors. They are causing airbags to deploy for no apparent reason. This is the second time these vehicles have been recalled for the same problem. If you have an Acura MDX, Dodge Viper, Jeep Grand Cherokee, Honda Odyssey, Pontiac Vibe, or Toyota Corolla, Matrix, or Avalon made between 2002 and 2004, call your dealer.
Officials have confirmed measles cases in 14 states across the country. This following after an outbreak of the virus in Disneyland in mid-December. Colorado is among the states where measles cases have been confirmed, but the CDC says that there's no need to worry if you've been vaccinated. Still, remember to wash your hands and stay healthy. Cold and flu season is not over yet.
Some of CCU's hottest winter activities is spending time skiing or snowboarding. CCU TV's Jared Cummings went to the mountains to find the best snow.
Thanks, Allie. This weekend, CCU students hit the slopes, visiting ski resorts such as Keystone, Copper, and Winter Park, among others. Since its inception, CCU has always attracted mountaineering students. Located just an hour away from the nearest resort, Arapahoe Basin, a large majority of CCU students spend their weekends driving up I-70 to enjoy the snow. Whether it is on skis or a snowboard, the Colorado Rockies serve as a winter wonderland for all. For those of you looking to hit the slopes this weekend, here is the forecast. Arapahoe Basin and Keystone, both located off Loveland Pass, have a mid-30s hard-packed base. This weekend, both resorts will feature temperatures in the low 20s, with about 1 to 3 inches of new snow. Copper and Winter Park are faring better so far this season, with a solid 50-inch packed powder base. Both resorts expect weekend temperatures to also be in the low 20s, with approximately 1 to 3 inches of new snow. For those of you looking to make the longer drive this weekend, Breckenridge and Vail may be in the itinerary, in which case you will be pleased to know that both resorts have a mid-40s packed powder base and will be experiencing slightly warmer temps this weekend at about 24 degrees Fahrenheit, and also expect to get 1 to 3 inches of fresh snow.
Thanks, Jared. We have all this and more on our Facebook page, facebook.com/ccu.tv.
As another round of fierce snowstorms hit the Northeast, it's time to check in with Punxsutawney Phil for Groundhog Day.
Yes, a shadow I see. You can start the Twitter. Hashtag 6 more weeks of winter.
That's the word from Punxsutawney Phil, who gave his forecast for the 129th time this morning in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. His prediction appears accurate, as meanwhile in the Northeast, 9 states are under a winter storm warning. 14 inches of snow are predicted for Massachusetts, which could delay a victory parade for the Super Bowl champs.
And speaking of the Super Bowl, in a close game against the Seattle Seahawks, the New England Patriots won 28-24. Katy Perry dazzled audiences with her halftime show, and Patriots quarterback Tom Brady was named MVP for the 3rd time, matching Joe Montana's record for most MVP awards.
I just love the game. I love playing. I love representing our team. All the guys work really hard. It's a big commitment that a lot of players make to play this game, and it's a lot of sacrifices and a lot of support from a lot of people that love you and support you. So
they make us laugh, cringe, and cry, all in the name of product sales. We're talking about the multi-million-dollar Super Bowl ads. Here are some of CCU's favorites from Super Bowl 49.
My favorite Super Bowl commercial was the 2015 Dodge Challenger commercial with the people that were over 100 years old and just getting their wisdom on live for now because life is good. It was just so inspiring to hear what really matters in life.
Well, I think my favorite Super Bowl commercial was the Loctite commercial because it was just a lot of good-looking people getting down and dancing. So,
favorite would be hard. I thought they were all super sad, but I always love the Doritos commercials. Those are always super funny.
Yeah, this year had some crazy Super Bowl ads.
I was a little disappointed. I wanted some more puppies in there.
Well, that's all we have for you today.
Remember to check out our Facebook page for relevant news and community updates. We'll see you next week.